Hello and welcome to One Club Champ. My name is Gary. This is Bucksy C. You know the deal now. We're taking them from level 10 to the Prem. We're currently in the championship. We are in a relegation dogfight. So let's check out the episode and see how we do. So let's get stuck into it. Here is the championship table. As you can see, Cardiff are top on 52 points. And Bucksy C, we are right above the relegation zone. It has been a massive challenge to get us anywhere near safety. As you can see, Crewe are 24th, Charlton 23rd, Luton 22nd, and we sit here in 21st with Port Vale 20th. So far we've won 6, and those 6 games that we have won have come against Cardiff. We have done the double against Cardiff. How weird is that? Cardiff are sitting top of the league. They've only lost 5 times, 2 of them to Bucksy C. We've beaten Blackburn again in the playoffs. We beat Luton 3-2. We have to look at that in a second. We've beaten Brentford 2-0, Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. We've drawn 7, which, you know, those 7 points are so vital when you're trying to stay in the championship. And then we've lost 14. We've scored 32, which isn't a great deal. We're right in kind of line with the other teams in the relegation battle, apart from Millwall, who have only scored 19. And we've let in 47. So our goal difference is minus 15. But if you look at our form, this has given us hope, and we'll dial into why our form has taken a little uptick. So most recently, we beaten Cardiff. So starting from 5 games ago, we lost 5-2 away to Port Vale. It was a massive game, and Port Vale just done us over. We lost 1-0 away to Villa, which, to be honest, really, as it wasn't a bad result at all, considering Villa are going for promotion. They're right up there. Their form was great. We beat Blackburn 3-1 away, which again was a surprise, but started an uptick. So we've beaten Blackburn. We drew 2-2 to Huddersfield, and we beat Cardiff 1-0. So if you look at our form, apart from the 2 losses, we've picked up 7 points in the last 3 games. And if you look at the table, if we hadn't had picked up those 7 points, we would be rock bottom. So our form has really helped us here. So let's go into the team and have a look at what we've done. We've switched our tactic a little. Now our tactic has gone from this. So we were playing 4-2-4, and this was, you know, sometimes we were playing Raymond or another forward as our main, as our strikers. We'd always play with 2. We'd have 2 wide attacking players, and as you know, Owen Scully would play in that role as the wide target player. 2 midfielders. One is a general, like a sitting centre midfielder, and the other was either a box to box or ball winning. And then we had the wing backs on attack role going forward, and as you can see in possession, lots of overlapping here, kind of short passing, playing with width, running at defense, playing for set pieces. In transition, looking to counter and counter press, taking long kicks, and obviously this being Owen Scully at 6'7", we look to play in towards his head to get the flick-ons. And out of possession, we were playing a standard line and a standard line of engagement here. Get stuck in, plenty of yellow cards. And we were preventing the goalkeeper distribution. So that was our tactic. Now what we've switched to is this. A bit more solid. As you can see, the wing backs here have been switched to support role. We've got ball playing centre backs, which we don't really have the defenders for it. Fabio Ronaldo here has got passing of 8, so not really a prime candidate. But we do have Kamara here, who has played as centre-back, as a ball-playing centre-back. His passing here is on 11, so that's not bad. And if we do play Kamara inside, then we have Edgar Botello, who's our wing-back, who's generally, as you can see, he started 22 games in the league, so he generally plays there. We've gone with a 2 wingers in the wide roles on attack role, so we just brought them back a level, and then 2 forwards, we've kept them there. So a little shift. Let's look at how we look here, still with the overlaps, playing out of defense, but our directness is now standard. We've gone a bit narrower in the attacking width, extremely high on the tempo. And we've got, instead of just pot shots and lots of crosses, we've got low crosses into the box, and we're asking our players to work the ball into the box a little more. In transition, okay, we counter press and counter again, distribute to the fullbacks. Instead of taking long kicks to Owen Scully, who he hasn't really played too much, we're rolling it out now. And then we're out of possession, still that standard line, but we were asking our forwards to play a little higher up, so a much higher line of engagement, and preventing the goalkeepers from short distribution, playing an offside trap and pressing. We've taken the get stuck in off because we're picking up way too many cards. In terms of the tactics, you can see dribble more, wide run wide with the ball, cross more often, cross from the byline, get further forward, and the same on the other side. No instructions for the centre midfield. Deep line is to shoot less, take more risks and hold the position. Fullbacks here, run wide and get further forward, same with Medrano. The centre forward, or the complete forward, we want him to hold the ball up a bit more so that we can get our players up a bit quicker. We'd like him to dribble more. He's got pretty good, okay dribbling, take more risks, move into those channels and roam from the position. And then Breck here, as you can see, look at that, pace and acceleration is up there, and he is our poacher, okay? So he goes up there and trying to get the goals. And that's our setup. We've just made a little change and it's given us 7 points out of 3 games. Now let's have a little look. Alvaro Jose is our main player here. He's been injured the last couple of games, which was, a bad bet for us. But he's picked up 11 goals in 24 games. He's got an average rating of 6.85, which for a team in the relegation zone isn't bad at all, considering he's 21 from Brazil in Bucks for the first year of his life in England. And let's have a look. Our goalkeeper has got our highest average rating, which kind of says to you the life we've been living. His form has been great here, an average of 7.2 in the last few games, 7.7 there, 7.4 there, and 7.7 there. So his form has been great. Obviously, as a team in the bottom of the league, you're going to be against a lot of shots. Our best assists are coming from the fullbacks here. Botello, Barnes, and Hussein Sen is now up there with 3. Most player of the matches is Jose with 4 player of the matches. Overall balance is starting to take a dive. 200,000 in the red. We have lost 4.4 million and we're halfway through the season. And that is down to our new stadium that we are basically building here. It's being expanded. It'll be ready by next summer. Our youth level is going up. And there you go, that is the update of our team. So let's get stuck in. We have got Crewe in this game. Now, Crewe are bottom. It is a 6-pointer. They are bottom. If we can win, we get ourselves 3 points, and that could shoot us up to somewhere around 16th, 17th. So here we go, let's get stuck in. I'm going to do with no opposition instructions. I'm just gonna leave it as is. As you can see, they've got problems in defense and are fairly poor in attack, and that would suggest that's why they're bottom. So here we go. I think this is going to be our starting lineup. We would like to play Falco Maya, but he's not fit. Terry Barnes is injured. Joe Hugel is injured, and Alvaro Jose is injured too. So this is going to be our setup. We are retraining Ali Amponza here. He's a left footer. He's playing on the wide right side, but we've switched him over to the left, and we're getting him trained up in that area. So have a little look. We're training him. I think once he learns that role, he's got dribbling of 16, some good physicals, okay, and then we'll start adding on the traits. He's a good trainer too. So here we go. This is going to be our starting lineup. Let's give auto number to a little youth lad who we've put on the bench, who is a left midfielder, just in case Ali Amposa needs to come off. And there we go. A great opportunity to show the critics wrong, and then just tell them that we have faith in these players to go and make a difference. So here we go. This is a 6-pointer against Crewe at home. We're in good form, and when I say good form, we've picked up 7 points from the last 3 games, but we are hovering right on the relegation zone. So this is a big, big game for us to try and get points. Another win would be great. Ronaldo headed clear. Brett drops it back to Alpha Kamara. Selby into Kamara. Switches the point of attack, and Sen is gutting down that right flank. He breaks into the box. That is 1-0. Get in the box. What a good goal, And I tell you what, Kamara playing in that left wing back role, what a great switch of play. And then Sen picks it up just inside of the Crewe half, and he takes it on and drills it across the goal into the bottom corner. It's a great start for Bucks 10 minutes into the game. So important to take the lead in this. As you can see, it has a positive effect on all of their morale. And now we need to just hold off Crewe so that we don't concede. There we go, easy ball into Baldy, who picks it up. He should distribute into the fullbacks. Let's see what he does. To the other centre back, Ronaldo into Selby, out to Alion Ponza. Go on, son, take him on. And that is the type of play we want to see from our wide players. Very, very good so far from Sen and Amponza. 20 minutes in, still 1-0 up. No yellow cards so far, which is good, because we get a lot of yellow cards from the last one with getting stuck in and everyone kind of tackling harder. It would leave us in a precarious position. Sometimes we go down to 10 men. Leon, that's a floated ball. Flatman into Medrano. Medrano into Munoz. We have possessed it a little bit, even though we've gone a little more direct here. Raymond brings it out wide, just like we've asked him to. Drops it into Medrano, into Sen, into our deep line playmaker. What a chance. Oh, he's offside. But I really like how we made that chance there. So far we've had 8 shots and only 1 on target. If our forwards could only finish, and that's where Alvaro Jose does the business for us a bit more, because he's a bit more clinical in front of goal than these 2 forwards we've got for Bucks right now. Oh, that is not good. Cross into the box, and Potocino from the wide left back roll. Oldigo, corner, and Posa in. Flatman headed over the bar. That's a big chance for us on set pieces. And it is half time. Well, it looks like we should have scored more, but Crewe have been a bit more clinical than us. They've scored right on half time too. Yet we've been the better team, I think. Let's tell them that. Not really, don't think we need to do too much else. I think we can probably try and get ourselves a second goal here. That would be really important. Alian Posa is going to tire quickly here, so he might be the first one off. Slattery to whip it in for Crewe. Come on, the Bucks! Conceded a goal from the corner. This is not going well so far, and let's demand more as a shout. And let's pause right here. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble here. We need a left winger, and we don't really have one other than our young lad. So let's bring him on. 16 years old. And you know what? Let's do this. We're going to take off Breck, and we are going to bring on Dwayne Christie, who's our regen kid, who we've got a lot of hopes for. He's also 16 years old. Let's give him a go. Let's see if he can get us a goal. He's sometimes clinical off the bench, so hopefully we can muster up another chance. Highlight to Crewe. Potocino throws it in. Crewe have crossed it in. Baldy has missed it. Oh, and Baldy has been so good. And we are now 3-1 down with 15 to go. Okay, Raymond is off. And we're going to bring on Willets, who is our loanee. What a disappointing game this is. Demand more again. Let's go. Come on, boys. Can we get a chance? 83rd minute, Kamara throws it into our 16-year-old, back into Kamara, into Selby, into our 16-year-old Reza. And that is not the ball that's going to do the business for us. Crewe have now got the possession. They switched it over to Moss on the left-hand side. This is not going well. Baldy with the save and the double save. I don't know if it's really going to matter at 3-1 down. Another highlight to Crewe. Christie heads it clear and Connor Willets breaks free. Go on, Connor. 85th minute. What have you got? It's got to be penalty. Okay. Who is taking the penalty? Connor Willets off the bench to bring it 3-2. Come on, buddy. Get in. Okay, 3-2. 3-2. We are going mentality, attacking. We have got a chance. We have got a chance. That's a great penalty by Connor Willets. Drilled past the goalkeeper. A lifeline for Bucks. That's absolutely right. Can we get it? 89th minute. Can we get one more chance? No, we can't. Well, that is disappointing, isn't it? We've lost a 6-pointer. And you know what? Thrash Arms, not pleased with that result. Okay, well, we find ourselves still hovering in 21st place on 25 points, or 21st place on 25 points. And we've given Crewe a bit of a lifeline to get in. There's still some time left. There's 46 games to play. We need a few more wins, but that's a disappointing loss right there. Let's see if we can get ourselves through into the 4th round of the FA Cup. The next round is against Sheffield Wednesday. That will be the next highlight. Okay, so here we go. It is Sheffield Wednesday, 3rd round of the FA Cup, and we're at home. This is the team. We're going to start with our little regen fella, Dwayne Christie. Not so little, he's 6'4", but I really like him. Again, he scored 25 goals in 26 games in non-competitive games, so that's like the under 18s, under 23s, and he scored 1 goal off the bench. So he's getting a start. We're going to stick with Ali on the left. We're bringing in Falco Maya on the right-hand side. Here's Falco. Not much of a great season. 7 starts, 8 off the bench, 3 goals, 2 assists. And we've gone with Jean Barbosa, who's been disappointing to say the least. 6.68 rating, 3 goals. I mean, yes, he works hard, but he's not that strong considering he's 6'2". He's a bit of a luxury player for me. I know he says it's teamwork 15, but he's not a forward and he's not a centre midfielder. And I'm probably going to look to sell him on because he hasn't really done the business for us. Botello comes in at left back, and that's about it. They are the changes. So let's submit that team. We've given David Harris a kind of spot on the bench. He's played really well in the under 23s, and so let's bring him on. And here we go. Submit those numbers. Go to the match. Wouldn't be bad if we had a little cup run. Just because, you know, cup run is good for morale, and if we get some good form, hopefully that helps us out in the league. But I wouldn't be too bothered if we got knocked out, to be honest, either. Just because it's more games, and we're not going to win the FA Cup, so the priority right now is staying in the Championship. Not too sure about this, Bucks. There you go, into Ali Amposa. Get forward, buddy. Go on down that left flank. Into the box, and that is a penalty. Falco Mayer is going to step up to take this one. Wow, 2 penalties in 2 games. Places the ball on the spot and it's saved. That is disappointing. Here we go, corner. Penalty miss for Mayer, crosses it in, but he just got the assist on a good corner, and Callum Flatman rises like a salmon, nods it in, back post. Lovely stuff. Good ball in by Mayer. Yes, get up there, Flatman. There you go, 1-0 to the Bucks. Solid start, 10 minutes in. Ali Mposa over the free kick, glances it into the 18-yard box, and now Sheffield Wednesday break. We've got players at back. Get out there, Baldy. There you go. Another ball into the box, and we've not dealt with it. Oh, that's a cheeky finish from Jamie Stone. That's lovely, even if it is for Sheffield Wednesday. So it's 1-1 after 15 minutes. Disappointing defending from our boys there. Here we go, throw in, Botello throws it into Christie, nods it back into Botello, into Barbosa, crosses it into the box, and Marco Breck gets his third goal of the season. He'd been on a 19-game drought of goal scoring, so I'm very happy that, one, I started him, just, hopefully he gets a goal, but there it is, and that will hopefully spur him on to score more goals in the league. There we go. It says he looks relieved to get his scoring touch back again, as am I. Free kick, Fabio Ronaldo, back to Flatman, back to Ronaldo, into Munoz. Clips it into Ali Mposa on the left flank, gets into the box. He's well tackled, and it's into Jamie Stone again, who's going to drive into the 18-yard box here. What's he got? What is it with the defending on this game? Jeez. All right, penalty to Sheffield Wednesday. Grados steps up, and that is 2-2. There's not been a shot off target so far between the two teams. We are very upset. Let's encourage. Let's get this mood back up. There you go. Good impact. Back from red to green. 2-2 as we enter into the final minutes of the first half. And kind of disappointing that. We've had more chances. We've got a higher XG rating, but our defending and goalkeeping has not helped us out. Who's playing badly here? Dwayne Christie's not having a great game. Orlando Medrano is not having a great game. So let's see, we'll give him 15 more minutes before we decide to make a chance. Let's talk to Christie, just tell him to focus. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't. All right, let's pause right here. Okay, we're going to take off Dwayne Christie, who hasn't had the impact that we wanted, and we're going to bring on. Let's bring on Connor Willets, and then let's just switch these two around. Who else? Who's not having a great game? Medrano's not having a great game. And apart from, do I want to bring on David Harris? Maybe not. We'll take on Ali Mposa off. Let's bring on our 16-year-old, give him 30 minutes in a semi-important game. That will help him out. 20 minutes to go. Hit the old demand more button. What have we got? Munoz is half dead in the centre of midfield there. Let's bring on Christian Selby. What have we got? Extra time. That is not what we needed. And look at that. 2.25 on the XG. We just can't seem to get that win or to get those goals. 2-2 as we enter into extra time. Botello with the long ball into Ritza, the 16-year-old, crosses it. It's headed clear. Barbosa picks up the loose ball into Selby, back into Barbosa. What are you going to do with it? Botello into Selby. Little ball in. Good save. Good save by Cooper. Was he offside? No, corner ball. Here we go. Who's got it? Botello to swing it in. Barbosa puts it wide. 19 shots. We'd have no more subs. 16-year-old heads it square, but it goes to the Sheffield Wednesday player. Crosses it in, Botello heads it clear. Connor Willits has got it, and that's a ball over the top. That's a great ball. And Breck forces a save out of the goalkeeper. Please don't go to penalties. Please don't go to penalties. I'm going very attacking. I want a result, one way or another. Here we go. Highlight, Sheffield Wednesday. Barbosa driving into the area. Falco Maya crosses. Christian Selby, that is his first goal of the season. Don't you love it? There you go. Is that the winning goal? I don't know, but we're going to go back from the very attacking. We're going to put it into defensive. Christian Selby pops up with his first goal of the season with 3 minutes to go. Very defensive. Oh. Honestly, what? Yes, disallowed. That is the most annoying thing, is when you've changed the tactics and then there's a highlight that comes up. But there you go. I mean, look at that. We win 3-2 and we made it so much harder than it needed to be, but I like what this tactic is doing. It is getting more opportunities for us to score. Yes, our defense isn't that great, but they played well in this game. Flatman of 7.9, Falco Maya 8.2 was the man of the match. We need to get these forwards firing up here, and I'm hoping that we will be able to stay in the league. Okay, thank you so much for watching. As always, give a like, give us a follow. We are pushing through. We're trying to take this Bucks CC team from level 10 to the Prem, and we might need to go back a level before we can get back up again. Who knows? But thank you for watching. Thank you.